The Mummers, in the Little Theater of the Air.
Ghost stories. Weird stories. And murders, too. The Hermit knows of them all. Turn out your lights. Turn them out. Have you heard the story? The House of Purple Shadows, eh? Then listen while the Hermit tells you the story.
Yesterday we weren't so alarmed. When he didn't come to the office this morning, then we concluded something must be wrong.
He's here in the house. We'll find out in a minute, Benson.
It's dark in this hallway, Mr. Lamont.
Must be a light switch here somewhere. Oh, yes, here it is.
Oh, there, that's better.
Hasn't been sleeping here at this house for over a year.
No, but they said at the club that he wasn't there yesterday. Hadn't slept in his room there last night.
Well, in that case, he may be here.
That's what I'm afraid of. Maybe he had a stroke or something and wasn't able to get to a phone.
We'll look upstairs first.
Yes, I think we'd better.
Here's the stairway. It's queer, isn't it? If he came here in the evening, wouldn't he have left some lights on?
That's what I was thinking. It's gloomy in this house. No wonder he shut it all up and went to live at the club after his wife died.
Mr. Davison has always been a peculiar man. I haven't been his attorney as long as I have without realizing that.
Do you know which bedroom is his?
Yes, I think this one. At least we'll try this room first.
Is it locked?
Well, it just seems to stick. Must be the door is swelled.
Let me try it, Mr. Lamont.
Oh, I'm getting it now. Here it comes.
Gee whiz.
What's the matter, Benson?
I don't know, but when you opened the door, it was as if something grabbed a hold of my hand.
What?
Well, I know it sounds queer, but it was as if an icicle touched me.
It's just the cold air rushing out of this room. It's as black as night in here. Curtains and drapes are heavily drawn. Now, if I can find a light in here.
Oh, here it is, Mr. Lamont.
He's not in here.
No, not here. Maybe this isn't his room.
If he's going to stay in the house, he'd sleep in here.
This room hasn't been touched for a long time, has it?
Well, I guess not.
Mr. Lamont, isn't it queer that this room should be so cold?
Well, no, there's nothing strange about that. A room that's all closed up gets damp and cold.
I have a feeling that it's going to start snowing in here any minute. This cold air, seems to freeze your very blood.
Mr. Benson, I don't think your employer stayed in this house night before last. I don't think anyone's been in this house for a long time.
Well, then, where is he?
I don't know. We'll look in the other rooms up here. Turn off his light.
Shall we close the door?
Yes, leave everything just as we found it. If he finds out that we've been snooping around up here, he may not like it. He's very peculiar.
I know, but certainly he'd want us to hunt for him if he thought we were worried. If we thought he was lying up here, dead.
He doesn't like people prying into his affairs.
That's true.
Yeah, we're looking this upstairs library. If he's not in there, well, then, means he's not here in the house.
Yes. What was that?
Sounded like a moan.
Yes, it did. Mr. Davison, where are you? Mr. Davison?
Mr. Davison, where are you? Well, he's not here in the library.
No, it sounded as if it came from downstairs.
Yes, I guess it did. Hurry, let's get down there.
Yes. Mr. Davison, where are you?
He's not here in the living room.
No, but we heard a moan from somewhere.
Sounded like it.
Mr. Lamont, look. Look, do you see what I'm pointing at?
Where?
That book on the table. It moved. It moved all by itself.
What?
It did. I saw it. I saw it. It moved from one side of the table to the other.
Nonsense. That's impossible.
My eyes aren't playing me tricks that badly. I saw it move. Come over here. Look. You see where it's been lying?
Imprint in the dust.
Yes. Now it's over here.
Oh, wait a minute. This is getting a little too deep for me.
Oh,
Benson, what's the matter now?
I felt that touch on my hand again. I did.
Hey, there is something queer going on in here. Look. Look over there at the window. You see that?
Yeah.
It's like someone was touching those drapes and making them move.
Yes. Mr. Lamont, let's get out of here. Let's get out. Hurry.
Right.
They couldn't see me. They couldn't hear my voice. Isn't there anyone who can hear me speak? Oh, if you know how badly I needed help, how hard I tried to make them hear me. You people who are of the world and know it. You who can step to the mirror, look in it, and see your face and body reflected there. Oh, how thankful you should be. Just a few moments ago, I managed to propel myself to the mirror in the hall. I looked into it. I stood directly in front of it. There was nothing there. I have no face, no body, no arms, no hands. And yet a sound came from whatever it is that I am, like a moan. My lawyer, Mr. Lamont, and my bookkeeper, Mr. Benson, came rushing down the stairs. I could see them, but great heaven, they couldn't see me. I called out, "Help me! Help me!" But they went out the door, slammed it shut, left me here alone. Oh, doomed to what? Isn't there anyone who can tell me what's happened to me? 2 days ago, yes, I can still reckon days, I left the office and went to the club. It was about an hour before dinner. I sat reading the paper. Suddenly all the letters began to jump and dance before my eyes. And I distinctly heard something whispering in my ears.
Go to your house. Go to your house.
I threw down the paper. No one seemed to be watching me. I was so frightened I felt I must be ill. But I couldn't tell anyone in the club. There was a buzzing in my ears. And I could hear that voice saying,
Go to your house. Go to your house.
I walked out the door down the street. Some power seemed to be forcing me to go. I walked fast. I approached my house. I haven't lived in it since my wife died. I looked up at it. It seemed to be weaving back and forth. Black clouds hung over it. I walked up the steps. I reached the outside door. Mechanically, I took the key from my pocket, inserted it in the lock, opened the door. I stood inside. Now, why was I here? Why had I come to the house? I didn't know. I walked into the living room. Suddenly, I felt a great rush of cold wind. It engulfed me, whirled round me, seemed to be wrapping itself about me. Help! Help! What is it? Help! Help! My body is freezing. My blood has turned to ice. Help! 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 I can't move! I can't move! I couldn't move. The room seemed to be bathed in a purple twilight. It was then that I realized that I no longer had a physical body. I seemed to see everything in the room but myself. Look down at your hand and arm. Realize what it would mean to have the feeling of it, but not be able to see it. Can you imagine such torture? I can make things move, but I can't see the hand that moves them. Oh, horrible, terrible calamity that has befallen me. How long am I going to go on like this? What sort of a world am I living in? In the purple shadows between this and the next. Someone have mercy on me. Help me. Great heaven, someone help me.
Mr. Benson.
Yes, Mr. Lamont.
Before we go into the next room to talk to Mr. Davison's niece, I think there are a few things we should settle between us.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday ended a year since the disappearance of Mr. Davison. There's no doubt about it. He's dead.
He must be, sir.
He was kidnapped, which I'm inclined to think happened. Kidnappers must have gotten frightened and killed him.
There were no ransom notes received.
No, because they became frightened after they killed him.
But his body.
Don't know what they did with it. It's possible that though we dragged the river, it's still there. We've gone all over that before. That isn't what I want to talk to you about. It's his house.
Yes.
Police have been through it dozens of times since the day last year when you and I went through it.
I know they have.
If they saw or heard anything peculiar, they failed to mention it. As far as you and I are concerned.
I've never mentioned what happened to a soul.
Nor I. Been so long now, I wonder if it could have been true.
I often think the same thing.
According to Mr. Davison's will, the house and part of his estate is to be deeded to his niece, Loretta Hathaway. She and her husband are in the next room. I think it best, Mr. Benson, that we never tell her what occurred to us that day.
I agree.
She and her husband are not wealthy. Money in the house would be very welcome to them. We shouldn't spoil it for them.
No.
All right. We'll go inside now and read the will to them. Mr. Hathaway will take over Mr. Davison's business. Think you'll find him a nice man to work for. Come. Let's go inside.
Dan, you think you're going to like it here in this house?
It almost seems to be too grand for us.
I know it. Weren't you surprised to find out that Uncle Jim had willed us so much? Business, half his money, and this house?
Well, rather. But then, of course, there was no one else for him to leave it to.
I know. Dan, have you ever thought he might have committed suicide?
No. I never thought that.
Mother said he wasn't always as peculiar as he was during his last years.
What do you mean?
Well, I remember her saying that it was after he built this house and he and Aunt Mary moved into it that he began to change.
You know, there's something about this place that would make anybody change.
Now, what do you mean?
What I mean, Loretta, is that... Why, it's so blamed cold in here.
The house has been shut up for over 3 years, Dan.
I know, but it's warm outside. This house is like an icebox. We've had the windows open all day.
It'll get thawed out in a few days.
I hope so.
I suppose we better retire. You take charge of the office tomorrow, don't you?
Yes.
Poor Uncle Jim. I still keep thinking that he may have committed suicide. I've often wondered if they went through his desk and things to see if he left any notes.
Oh, yes, they've gone through his things dozens of times.
Dan?
Yes?
It was 3 years ago that Aunt Mary died, wasn't it?
Oh, about that.
She took an overdose of sleeping powder by mistake. Then 6 months after that, Mother died. Then Uncle Jim disappeared. A lot of tragedy in one family in a few years, isn't it?
I wouldn't dwell on that, Loretta. What are you doing?
I just thought I'd go through his desk to see if I could find anything that no one else has discovered.
I wouldn't look through those things tonight. Let's go upstairs.
I will in a minute. Dan, come here.
What is it?
Look at this. Look at this writing.
Well, what is it?
That's what I'm asking you.
Just purple marks on a piece of paper.
I know, but what peculiar marks. Like they were made with a fingernail and written in some foreign language. What do you suppose it is?
I haven't any idea. It's probably been there for ages. If it had any significance, the police would have used it.
I know, but it's lying right here on top of all these papers. As if it had been dropped here just recently. Dan, feel of that paper. It's ice cold.
Yes, it's like everything else in this house. Oh, come on. You can rummage through that desk tomorrow. I'm going upstairs. Do you realize it's nearly midnight?
Dan!
For heaven's sakes, what is it?
Look. See that window blind? Look at it.
Why, it's moving.
Yes. Look at it. It's moving up and down all by itself.
Oh, I see what it is, Loretta. There's something the matter with the roller. You've seen it happen to window curtains before. They fly way up to the top or way down to the bottom of the window when the roller's broken.
But, Dan, it was just as if some unseen hand moved that window curtain. That's what it was like. Some unseen hand moved that curtain.
Loretta and Dan see strange things, too. Can Can it be that Davison is still trying to make himself known to the people in his house? The hermit will tell you before the night is done.
Now, the hermit again.
Midnight in the house. Loretta and Dan are sleeping, but not... Well, listen.
No, I am not sleeping. I never sleep. You know that I've been wandering in this, my house, for over a year, living in hideous torture. Oh, I've tried to make someone understand, but it's useless. They only grow frightened, as Loretta did earlier this evening. But she didn't get frightened enough, no. I'll tell you why, what I've discovered in these long, endless hours that I've spent here. There's something strange about this place. Something horrible. You hear the wind? It's beginning again. About midnight every night, it springs up. There's a queer purple glow over everything. The cold sears me all through again, penetrating to my very marrow. I know. I have no form that you can see, or I can see. But I can feel pain just the same. Such pain as you never dreamed of in your normal world. Loretta and Dan will suffer the same transformation as I have if they don't get out of this house. I've been convinced for a long time now that it must have been true that my wife, Mary, realized there was something wrong in this house. That's why she took the sleeping powders that night. She took her own life through fear. But why didn't she warn me so that I could die? For as it is now, I may go on suffering like this for ages and centuries. There may be thousands of houses all over the world that are under a spell like this one is. There must be other people living in this strange world like I am. Here it comes again. This wind that lives in this world of purple shadows. I've got to warn Loretta and Dan. I've got to get them out of the house. I must propel myself up the stairs and open the door to their room. I'm climbing the stairs now. I can see in the night. I can see everything but myself. I think my hand is touching the banister. Now, I'm at the top of the stairs. I must open the door to their room. Oh, that wind. It's making me suffer such pain. I must warn them. Loretta. She doesn't hear me. Loretta, you must get out of here. Loretta.
Oh.
She's turning in her sleep.
What is it? Dan, wake up. Wake up.
What?
Wake up, Dan.
What'd you say?
Wake up. Look, there's a strange light in this room. And where's the wind coming from?
Loretta, get out. Get out of this house. It's going to be too late.
There is a strange light in here. Turn up the night lamp.
It doesn't seem to make any difference. The light is getting stronger and stronger. And the wind is freezing me. Freezing my blood.
Loretta, I feel it too. Let's get out of this room.
Help. I can't move. I can't move.
Loretta, I can't move either. I'm powerless.
Help. Someone help us. Help. I can feel my whole body changing.
Loretta, what's happening to us?
Dan, help me.
I reached out for you and knocked over the lamp. Loretta, I can't see my hand anymore. I can't see my arms or my legs.
Look. Standing in this room. It's Uncle Jim.
Jim Davison.
Yes. You see me now. For you're changed the same as I am.
What's happened to us?
We've entered a strange world. This house, it's under some horrible spell. I've been in these shadows since the day I disappeared.
Uncle Jim, is there nothing we can do? Nothing?
There's our only hope, see? You knocked over that lamp, Dan. This room will soon be all afire.
Yes.
Let it burn. It may burn down the house and give us the freedom of death. It's our only hope, our only salvation. Death, give us freedom. Let us get out of this torture. Have mercy. Save us. Have mercy. Save us.
What's the news, Mr. Lamont? Did they find the bodies?
They've gone through the charred wreck of that house for hours. There's no trace of a body there.
Well, you think they got out before the house burned? Then where are they?
Benson, I don't think they got out.
But they didn't find their bodies, Mr. Lamont.
They didn't find them, but no one will ever hear of them again.
What do you mean?
It's difficult to explain to anyone but you, because you and I know there was something strange about that place.
Yes.
I was with the firemen when we went through the wreckage. It was their bedroom. There was nothing there. But Benson, as we were going through it, smoke, of course, was smoldering there, but a huge purple flame sprung up and seemed to lose itself in the atmosphere. It startled me. I stepped back. Firemen thought I'd found something. Of course, I couldn't explain to them. I don't know that I can explain to you. But it was as if something registered in my mind, and a voice said to me, "You'll never find their bodies. They're gone. Gone forever."
With the house burned down, they who lived in the world of purple shadows are liberated forever. They're free, no longer tortured. Turn on your lights. Turn them on. I'll be back. Pleasant dreams.
All characters, places, and occurrences mentioned in the Hermit's Cave are fictitious, and similarity to persons, places, or occurrences is purely accidental.
The Mummers in the Little Theater of the Air.
Now, the Hermit is ready.
Ghost stories. Weird stories. And murders, too. The Hermit knows of them all. Turn out your lights. Turn them out. Have you heard the story? The Black Band, eh? Then listen while the Hermit tells you the story, just as it was told to him.
You asked me to tell you the strangest story I've ever heard. I did not witness what happened to Jan van Dirk, for it was long before my time. But I've heard my grandfather tell of it, as did his father before him. It is a story that's been handed down through the generations of our family.
and it is believed. You see, this young Hollander, Jan van Dirk, was a relative of mine. When he was a young fellow, he went to Paris to attend the university. He came to France during the time of the French Revolution, and he suffered intensely because of it. The howling crowds, the bloody executions stabbed at the very soul of one as sensitive as Jan van Dirk. He had one friend in this city in the throes of violence, Father Perichon, who liked the boy and often invited him to his small rooms. One afternoon, Jan came to him.
Sit down, my boy. You look pale and hungry.
I am hungry, Father, but I cannot eat. What I see on the streets, it turns me inside out.
It is sad for one so young to see only this baser side of man. You need sunlight and only small shadows at this time in your life.
Father Perichon, all of this horror, these scenes of cruelty, they weaken my faith in my fellow man.
Why do you not return to your own country, Jan?
As soon as I finish studying, I shall go. That is why I work such long hours, day and night, to finish the work, so that I may get away and try to forget.
Time will help you, my boy. The warmth and beauty of your own land will blot out the Place de la Grève. You will marry, and your own life will make you forget the peril you are witnessing today.
I often wonder. About the marrying part, I mean. You see, Father, I admire beauty so much.
I know.
Since I can remember, I've dreamed of only one woman for me. She is so beautiful, this girl I dream about. I don't think I can ever find her in real life.
It is the beauty of soul that counts you.
Oh, I know this girl I dream of has a soul of beauty, Father.
Come, my boy. Let us eat of the little I have to offer.
Outside of the visits with Father Perichon, Jan was a recluse, spending most of his time in the libraries, always surrounded with people, yet always alone, an escape from the realities of the present. One night he stayed in the library late. While there, a storm arose. But it was closing time, and so Jan was forced to step out into the storm to make his way to his lodgings in the old part of Paris. The lightning gleamed and the thunder rattled loudly through the narrow streets. He crossed the Place de la Grève, the square where the public executions were performed. Just as he was passing the permanent guillotine which had been built there, a bright flash of lightning bathed the square in its cold blue radiance. The dreadful instrument of death loomed before him in all its stark ghastliness.
Oh, how terrible.
Jan shrank back in horror. His heart sickened within him, and he turned shudderingly away. Just then there was a lull in the storm. Complete silence seemed to fall over the whole city. Then he heard a sound. He turned back, and there on the bottom step of the guillotine sat a woman, crying bitterly.
I beg your pardon. Can I do anything for you? May I not help you?
No one can help me now.
You've lost someone through the guillotine.
Today I lost everyone. They made me come and watch, as one by one they died. I wanted to close my eyes, but I could not.
I understand. Horror kept your eyes open. But why stay here now? Why not leave this place?
I have not the strength. I can still see them marching up the steps. The heavy knife being raised, the whistling thud as it fell, each time taking another of my loved ones from me. The blood of my father, my mother, and my 2 brothers mingled on that platform today.
Have you no place to go?
No, I have no friends left. They too have gone.
You can't stay here. Come with me.
I cannot accept your offer.
I want to be your friend. I promise that no harm shall come to you. Here, let me help you up.
I am very weak.
You're shivering from the storm. You need warm food and dry clothing.
Have we far to go?
Not far. Across the Pointe Neuf. How strange it is tonight. All of a sudden, the storm has ended. And Paris is as silent as a tomb.
Here, we turn this way.
You are very kind.
You need a friend. And so do I. Now, careful. These streets are very narrow. Do not touch the walls. They're covered with mold. Soon we'll reach the stairway leading to my apartment. Can you walk a bit farther?
Oui. For you are fairly lifting me along.
Here. This is my place. I'll carry you up the stairs.
Oh, no.
Of course. You're very light. And you're very cold. You should not have stayed out in the rain. I'll put you down until I find my key. Oh, yes, here it is. In a moment, we shall have warmth, light, and food. Yeah, stand by the door until I light the lamp. Now, there. That's better. Now, come in, please. Now, sit down over here, and I will light a fire. Over here.
What is wrong? Why do you stare?
Sit here. I will have a fire going in no time. Then I will fix you coffee.
I do not know why you are so kind to me.
You are alone and lost. And so am I. Draw up closer to the fire now.
Why do you still stare at me so strangely?
May I tell you that you are very beautiful. All my life I've dreamed of someone just like you.
I feel as if I had known you for a long, long time.
You're safe now. You need fear no longer.
It may be dangerous for you to arbor me. I am an aristocrat. I'm supposed to be an enemy of the revolution. You may find yourself in prison for giving me shelter.
I'm not a Frenchman. They won't put me in prison.
But I am an aristocrat.
Yes, I know. I could tell. Not only from your beauty, but the black velvet band you wear about your throat. It has a diamond brooch of rare and costly design.
It is all I have left.
Will you tell me your name?
Marie.
And I am Jan van Dirk. Marie, I'll not let them find you.
If they do, they will put me away where you will never see me again.
Listen to me. I am earnest and sincere. All of my life I've been searching for you, Marie. Will you marry me?
Oh, no.
As the wife of a Netherlander, they can't touch you.
You only pity me.
I love you. I want you to marry me, Marie.
It is true. I do feel that we met a long time ago.
And so do I. I've dreamed of you. I've spoken with you. I've looked into your eyes before.
But it is all impossible.
Say my name, Marie.
Jan. Jan.
It is not impossible. I want to marry you because I love you.
Perhaps you will not want me to be your wife when I tell you what happened to me today.
I don't want to hear it. Our lives began when I found you in the Place de la Grève. I'm going out to get a priest, and we'll be married tonight, now.
But the clergy has been forbidden to practice the rites of religion. Those who have not left Paris are in hiding.
Oh, but I have great news to tell you. My only friend in this city is Father Perichon. Some time ago, he confided in me, told me that he is a priest. I will go and find him now. Marie.
Jan.
You consent?
Oui. For I love you.
Yes, these two. One who had suffered untold horrors that day, and one revolted by the tragedies all about him, met on a dark night. Met and found that they believed they had known each other during some other hour. Met and fell in love on sight. Jan looked into Marie's soft brown eyes, gazed on the pale face, and knew that she was the girl of his dreams. With her consent to marry him, Jan rushed out into the dark night, now silent, foreboding, as if the black skies were mourning for the dead. Finally, he arrived at the door of Father Perichon. He knocked. There was no answer. He tried again. Then he saw a wisp of light through the darkened door.
Father Perichon, it is I, Jan. Step inside, my boy, quickly. Father, I want you to come quickly. I found her.
Found who, my lad?
The girl of my dreams. I found her tonight. I want you to come and marry us now. Father, don't ask me any more questions.
Come with me now and marry her. It's over. We're married. You belong to me now.
We. For as long as he permit me to stay.
He? Whom do you mean?
Death. His shadow is always hovering over me.
Why do you keep speaking of death? You're not going to die. We have years and years of life and happiness ahead of us.
I wish it were so. Oh, how I wish it.
Marie, come to the window with me. Take one last look at this view of Paris in the nighttime. For I'm going to take you out of this city of death and terror, out into the country where we can live in happiness and peace.
If it could only be so.
I'm going to make it so. Tomorrow morning I'm going out into the country and find a little villa, away from the blood and the hate, out into the sunshine, Marie. It will purify us.
If you could do that, Jan, perhaps. No. It would make no difference. The angel of death is forever with me.
You must not talk so. I will find the villa. Marie smiled wistfully.
Somehow it gave Jan the hope that she would someday forget all the horrors and sorrow which now held her in their grip. They sat at the window looking out over the sleeping city. They sat silent till the gray of dawn came into the sky, until a rosy haze was over the east. It was then that Marie's fears came back twofold. She was alarmed, quickly agitated.
Jan, if you are going into the country, go now. Go now.
I will wait until the sun comes up.
No, it will be too late. Too late, I tell you. Go now at once.
You really wish it? What do you fear?
You know, they will find me.
Never. And they cannot harm you. For you are Madame Jan van Dirk, a Netherlander.
Oh, Jan.
All right, my darling. I will go now. For the sooner I go, the sooner we will be away from all of this.
Oui.
You will be here when I return. You promise?
I promise.
Then I will start at once. By nightfall of this day, we will be away from here, you and me, starting a new life in the world of peace. Marie, you and I in the world of...
Jan left. He walked out into the country. He had no trouble finding a charming place. A little house set in a lovely garden, the whole property surrounded by a high wall. Jan knew that here Marie would forget and be happy again. He rushed back to Paris as fast as he could and up to their little apartment.
Marie! Marie!
Threw open the door. Yes, she had kept her word. She was there waiting for him. Exhausted from the tragedies of the day before, she was lying across the bed, head hanging over the edge, one arm thrown over her face.
Marie, I found it. I found the most beautiful place you ever saw. A place far from this city of unhappiness. A place that will be heaven for us both. Wait until you see it. Wait till we... Marie? Marie? She doesn't move. She's not breathing. Her hand is cold. No pulse. No pulse. Marie! She's dead. She's dead. Help! Help! She's dead! She's dead! Marie! She's dead! Help!
They have found her while Jan has been away. They have killed her. Who has done this thing? Will Jan find out, eh? The Hermit will tell you before the night is done.
And now, the Hermit again.
And now he who tells us the strangest stories ever heard goes on, tells us of what befalls Jan van Dirk after he finds Marie lies dead.
Horrified and frantic, the young boy runs out of the apartment, down the stairs, babbling to himself, crying out in grief and terror, calling for help. And then an officer stopped him.
Here, what is the matter with you? She's dead. She's dead. I went to the country. I came home and found her dead. Who is dead and where? My wife. She's up in our apartment. Come, I will show you. You are not a Frenchman? No. My wife.
Someone has killed her.
Get hold of yourself. Death is a common thing these days.
But to Marie, they had no right to do this to Marie.
We will investigate.
Over here on the bed. I found her here.
She is dead, all right. You say you left her alive and then found her like this when you come back from the country.
Yes.
Are you sure you did not kill her?
No. No, I loved her. I loved her more than anything in the world.
Let me get a good look at her.
What is it, officer? What is the matter?
How long have you known this woman?
I met her last night, but I've known her forever. I met her last night. We were married a few hours later.
You were married last night?
Yes.
Not a week ago, not 2 days ago, but last night.
Yes.
Sit down in this chair. You are half crazed. Sit down and let me talk. Yes. Now, listen. Listen carefully. I saw this woman yesterday near sunset. I know who she is.
She's the one I love. She's gone forever.
Listen. I was stationed near the Place de la Grève.
You saw her as I did, weeping.
I will tell the story if you will listen. Down the street near sunset came the howling mob. Crying for blood, intent on the kill. And down the street came the tomb, carrying its victims. Aristocrats whose time has come. The family of Lafarin and the crowds following them. The tumbrel drew nearer the square. The crowd cried out in fury. Then the cart stopped.
No! Take me first! Take me first!
I am afraid of nothing. Do not fear, Marie. Do not fear, Philippe. My son, have your eyes upward. Look at the sky and believe in God. We have harmed no one. We have done no wrong. We have never spilled blood. We have never hated.
No speeches. Your time is gone. The guillotine. Take us to the guillotine.
Mama, your eyes make you tremble. Look into the eyes of the setting sun.
Get it done with.
I am ready.
One by one, the family of Monsieur Lafarin walked up to the guillotine. First Madame, then the boys. And then Monsieur. And then the daughter. She stood there, her head held high, her eyes on the sun, now almost gone. The crowd was silent for a minute. She seemed to frighten them. There was a pause, and then...
What are you trying to make me believe?
I am telling you the truth. I stood at the foot of the scaffold yesterday when this woman in your rooms was guillotined.
No. She was alive when I left her early this morning when I went to the country. Late last night we were married. I can prove it.
Look, let me show you. You see this black band around her throat? If I remove it, see. If I did not hold her head, it would roll to the floor. Now, do you believe? Do you believe?
No! No!
A fit of hysteria overcame Jan. It was the beginning of an hysteria that dragged him into madness. He spent the rest of his days in an asylum. The authorities never believed Jan's story. They said he had dragged a corpse into his room and in his madness believed that she was a living person. But to the day he died, Jan insisted that his story was the truth. And Father Perichon, he wrote in his journals, he too said the girl had been alive on the night after the storm. He set the date of their marriage. But it didn't tally with the hour and date of her execution. So no one believed. But as time goes on, the story has been told and retold in our family. I've often wondered if it were not true after all. Of course, Jan was a relative of mine, and he went insane. So you may think I, too, am in touch with madness. But it is the strangest story I have ever known.
The black band was around Marie's throat for a purpose, eh? We who have studied the supernatural, we who have delved into the unknown, we know that in this life of ours occur strange things that no mind can comprehend. Yes, turn on your lights. Turn them on. Pleasant dreams.
All characters, places, and occurrences mentioned in the Hermit's Cave are fictitious, and similarity to persons, places, or occurrences is purely accidental.
The Carter Coal Company and the dealers of Olga Coal present The Mummers in the Little Theater of the Air. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I saw a movie the other night that applied both to Olga Coal and to you. It had to do with the American shipbuilding program. One of the workers looked right out at the audience from the screen and explained that these new vessels aren't being built only in the shipyards, but everywhere in the country. The parts and materials come from practically every state in the Union. He went on to say that nowadays the coal mines aren't just digging coal, they're digging ships. In other words, coal is a basic war material, which explains why you might not always be able to get as much of that good Olga coal as you've been accustomed to, as quickly as you've been accustomed to getting it. But I know you'll be patient, and I know you'll cooperate when you realize the reason for any delays or shortages that may occur. The reason is that coal is helping to win the war. Besides, Olga coal is so good that it's worth waiting for. Remember, when you have Olga, you have one of the smokeless coals, which means that it's clean burning. You can have a comfortable home with less furnace tending than usual because this coal holds its fire so long. And you find it possible to keep fuel bills down because of Olga's extra heat content. I'll tell you at the end of the program how to find your Olga, spelled O-L-G-A, dealer, and he'll tell you the rest of the story. And now, suppose we let the Hermit tell his.
Oh, stories. Weird stories. And murders, too. The Hermit knows of them all. Turn out your lights. Turn them out. Have you heard the story of the Crimson Hand? Huh? Then listen while the Hermit tells you the story.
Temple Hunter. Imagine you turning up in Paris at a time like this.
What do you mean?
Great Scott, man. Everyone who has 2 coins to rub together is leaving.
You're still here, Max?
Actually, I haven't 2 coins. Add to that the fact that I'm a broken-down journalist, and you know why I'm sticking around.
Then there are 2 of us.
Temp, you're a sight for sore eyes. Don't think I'm not glad to see you. How's Margaret?
Swell. We're anxious to find a place to live. Margaret wants to do some painting, and I've got a story that wants to be written.
Say, how would you like to live in state for a few months?
I haven't sold the story yet.
Now, listen, old man. I know of a place on Rue Loire you can rent for a song.
Yeah?
You remember hearing about Leela and Paul Perron?
No.
Well, sure you do. I've written a dozen articles about them.
Don't remember.
Well, Leela took her jewels and sables and her fabulously wealthy husband and sailed for America about a month ago. I give her credit. She could see the handwriting on the wall. They've gone for good.
So?
So their house is for rent. I saw the agent just yesterday at lunch. He said everyone was moving out of Paris. No one wanted to move in. So there you are. Wait till I get my hat. I'll take you over to meet him. In 15 minutes, you'll have the keys to number 5 Rue Loire.
Something strange about this old house, Temple. Silence is heavy and mysterious. It's as if the hours are waiting behind closed doors, ready to come out and strike doom.
Margaret was speaking of the old house we rented at number 5 Rue Loire. We rented it 4 months before tragedy struck the city. 4 months before the arrogant Nazis marched down the boulevards of the most light-hearted city in the world, Paris. Margaret and I had dreamed of coming here years before when we were students at Berkeley. We had hoarded pennies to come here where I might do some writing and Margaret could paint. And now we were settled in the old-fashioned house of a rich couple who had gone to America. It was filled with treasures, library of priceless first editions, rich, heavily embroidered draperies and tapestries, oriental rugs and dark mahogany panels. I told Margaret it was a lavish display of wealth that made the place seem ominous.
Nonsense, Temple. It's not the ostentatious display that gets me down. The atmosphere of every room. So dark and foreboding.
If we could afford to have servants so that you could hear people moving around, it wouldn't seem so strange to you.
Maybe not.
Oh, I should never have allowed Max to talk me into renting it. It's too lavish for us.
You said it. We've been here 2 weeks, and I haven't put a brush to the canvas.
My typewriter's gathering dust.
And if you don't take me to some gay place for dinner right now, I shall be seized with a desire to throw one of these cloisonne vases at you.
Put on your best bib and tucker. Here we go. Remember the place Max told me about just off the Rue Washington where they sell the best spaghetti this side of heaven? So we took to hunting out cheerful places to eat. Places where there was lots of light and laughter and smart conversation. Our house, which we had rented for a song, wasn't turning out successfully. Margaret was right. There was an atmosphere over every room in the house. A feeling that persisted during all hours of the day, as well as making you sleep fitfully at night. It had me mumbling over and over to myself. Coming events cast their shadows before. Coming events cast their shadows before. We had lived at number 5 Rue Loire for about 10 days before the first weird thing occurred. It was raining that night. A steady downpour. We had a late dinner and returned by cab to our new address.
Wait, Temple. I want to put my hat under my coat before I step off in this cloudburst. Walk from the cab to the house will turn me into a drenched rat.
Well, sit here in the cab. Madame Perron must have left an umbrella in the stand. I'll bring it out.
Never mind. I'm ready for the dash. Here goes.
Got the key right here. Well, any old port in the storm.
Yes, even this museum should be welcome on a night like this.
I'll light the log in the library. That should be the most comfortable room on a night like this.
You sure the roof doesn't leak in this house? I can feel the rain falling on me right now.
Margie, you should be the writer in this family. Your imagination works overtime.
You know it's as damp as a tomb in here.
Yeah. Wait 5 minutes. This fire will make the room as warm as toast. Throw off your chair.
If you don't mind, I think I'll sit right in the fire.
Now, isn't this cozy?
Better.
Give me the right smile, and any minute I'll go fix you a cup of hot chocolate.
Oh, that would taste good.
At your service, milady.
You're in a happier mood tonight, Temple.
Oh, I feel better. You know, I think I'll be up early tomorrow morning and start my story. I'm through wasting time. I'll be back in a minute with hot chocolate. Margaret, what is it?
Look, behind those draperies at the window.
What do you think you saw? Someone peeking in?
Look!
Okay. Oh, well, if there was anyone at the window, they're gone now. We could have heard you scream all over Paris.
I didn't see anyone looking in at the window. I saw a hand.
Margaret.
I did. It reached right around the draperies. I saw the fingers. They were bright red, covered with blood.
Well, what's got into you? You know, such a thing is impossible. If you saw a hand, there would be a person. There's no one behind here. You see?
I don't care what you say, or how impossible it seems. I saw a hand red with blood.
I'm not going to allow you to let your imagination run away with you this way. I'm going back to the pantry and fix the hot chocolate, just as I intended to do.
Temple, don't you dare leave me. I don't want any hot chocolate. I want to get out of this house.
Oh, honey, you know that's impossible. I paid 3 months' rent here. We can't afford to move out.
You can stay. I'm leaving.
Now, wait a minute. You've allowed your nerves to get the better of you.
Temple, look at this book on the table.
Yes, I see it.
But you're not looking closely. See? There's a crimson stain on this book. Just as if the hand had touched it.
That's not a fresh stain, Martin.
What does it matter? I picked up this book before. I know the stain was never on it until tonight.
Nonsense.
Stop calling everything I say nonsense. You know that I'm observing. And I say the stain was never on this book until tonight.
All right. Let's forget about it now and go to bed. If it'll calm your fears any, in the morning I'll call the police and have them look around the house. Please, Margaret, don't sit there staring wildly. Nothing is going to harm us. It's just the atmosphere of this house and your imagination. You finally let it get you down. Come on, dear. We'll get out of this room. The hours of the night inched along. I knew Margaret was not sleeping. Neither was I. Outside, the rain was still coming down. It made a mournful sound against the window panes. I was ashamed to find that I, too, was allowing my imagination to get the better of me. I could actually believe that the rain was a million fingers tapping on the panes. And then I heard another sound. Or did I? Oh, of course not. It was fancy running wild again. Or was it? Sounds like someone is tapping on the door.
What did you say, Temple?
Oh, was I talking out loud?
Yes. I know what you said. Someone is tapping on the door.
Gosh, for a minute I did think that. But it's just the rain against the windows.
No, it isn't, Temple. Listen. There's someone tapping on the door to our room.
Who's out there? I say, who's out there? Oh, listen, this is foolish. Just darn foolishness. We know very well there's no one outside this door.
You're not sure. Neither am I. Temple!
Great Scott!
You see? Something is coming right through the door. Look at it, flying around the room. Do you see? It's a hand. A human hand. Flying around in our room!
Yes, flying in space, in the bedroom of Margaret and Temple Hunter, is a human hand attached to nothing. How and who will explain this strange phenomenon to the two frightened people? This weird psychomancy. Eh? The Hermit will tell you before the night is done.
We needn't give the Hermit a hand. He seems to have one in tonight's story, but I can give you a helping hand on the job of heating your home. The most important thing is good coal, and one way to be sure of that is to place your orders well in advance and ask for Olga coal. Olga is worth waiting for, even though your dealer may not always be able to give you the usual overnight delivery service. He may not even have the exact size of Olga you've been using, but most furnaces or room heaters can use either of several sizes with complete satisfaction. So may I suggest that if your dealer doesn't happen to have the exact size of Olga coal you've been using, you take another size. It's all the same good coal of the smokeless type. No matter what the size, you get the benefit of the same extra high heat content, which can mean an adequate heating job with less coal. The same long-burning quality that can enable you to cut down on furnace tending, and the same ready response to the dampers, which can mean a more evenly heated home without waste of coal. One more suggestion. Keep your furnace or room heater clean so you don't waste coal. Incidentally, if you burn Olga coal, chances are your heating system can stay cleaner. I'll tell you at the end of the program how to find your Olga dealer. That name is spelled O-L-G-A. Now, suppose we let the Hermit get back to the matter in hand.
It is the next night, and in the library, where the night before, Margaret first saw the vision of the Crimson Hand, set three people, Temple, Margaret, and their friend the journalist, Max Harrison. Listen.
So that's the story, Max. You can see why we didn't call in the police.
Yeah. If it were anyone but you two telling me the story, I'd think you'd taken to the opium pipe.
After such an experience, it's enough to drive anyone to it.
All day I've been trying to convince myself it was an hallucination.
But it wasn't. Max has got to take you to that agent to get our money back so we can move out of here.
It's going to be difficult to make him believe a story like this.
I don't care if it is. We're leaving here as soon as we can get back.
Sure, don't stay because of me. You come over to my place tonight. There's just one thing I want you to do. After all, I am a journalist, and if there's anything to your story, I'd like to see it repeated.
It probably never will happen again.
Temp, you're not trying to pull my leg, are you?
I don't blame you for asking that question, but the answer is no.
Well, after you saw the hand flying around in your room, what then?
It just seemed to disappear. We got up and dressed, called a cab, and went out for breakfast. We spent the rest of the day hunting for you. We haven't been near the house until we came in just now with you.
And this is the book you spoke of, Margaret?
Yes.
This is one of Paul Perron's favorite philosophers. Kind of strange he didn't take the book with him.
Max, tell me something about the couple who lived here.
Oh, they were colorful. I thought you'd remember some of the things I'd written about them. But you didn't. Leila Perron was one of the most beautiful women I've gazed upon. Soft brown hair, light brown eyes, very unusual almond shape, ivory skin, a lithe, slender body. Oh, you can't describe her. She was just different. Her mind, her thoughts. And Paul? Well, he was the type you'd cast in the cinema as the super successful businessman because of his steel gray hair and smile. But he is the intellectual artist, kind and warm, like old wine.
And very wealthy.
Yes, very wealthy and older than Leila. But I've never known a couple so much in love as these two. I was here in this house the night before they left for America. In this very room, sitting in a chair Temple is in now. Paul sat where Margaret is sitting, and Leila on a stool at his feet. And this book you speak of, Paul had it in his hands. Leila was looking up at him.
Oh, it is so hard, Paul, for you to leave the things you love.
You mean my books, my treasures?
Oui.
They are things I love, but their degree compared to you is slight.
Ah, you will love America, Paul. It is new and shining.
How do you know? You have not been there since a little girl.
Oui. But Max, he tells us. All that Paris tells us. But Paris, every day she grows more like an old woman whose body decays with the years. Soon we will see her bones. And I am afraid.
Leila, afraid? Never has she been afraid of anything.
Only growing old and being swallowed up by time. Our friends, they are gone. And time, it is heavier now. Oh, Paul, you are so good to take me to America. Look, in my handbag are the tickets. I will sleep with them under my pillow tonight. They are tickets to freedom. Freedom from growing old in a dying Paris.
Mary. Mary. It will never die, Lila.
You hear what Max tells us. The French, they play blind man's box with the Nazis. He does not fight him.
Paris will never die. Persons like us, we should be true to the Paris that has rocked us gently in its arms and fed our happiness.
Oh, no, Paul. You must not talk like that. Put the old book down. Let us get out of this room. It is stifling me. It is reaching out, trying to hold us here. Come, Max. Come, Paul, let us go out and sing and be gay on our last night in Paris. Come quickly. Stop the ringing.
So we went out. And I said goodnight to them and goodbye in one of the bright cafes. They were happy and singing. Paul had forgotten that his heart was wrapped up in Paris. He was shouting, off to freedom.
Then she, too, was afraid of this room. It stifled her.
Yes, but she had seen no strange phenomenon as you have.
She got away just in time, then. For there is something in this house. It was in this very room.
Let's see. A little past midnight. We'll stay till 1. If nothing occurs, we'll leave and forget it all. And call it a bad dream.
Suits me.
I'll sit here if either one of you will leave me. And if you'll go in to pack with me when it's time to leave.
Of course.
Max, do you feel something portentous about this house?
No. It only seems strange not to have Leland Paul here.
He was here many times when it was filled with people. Naturally, it would not affect... Naturally, it would... Margaret, what's the matter? Why did you stand up?
I'm listening. I heard it again.
Heard what?
The tapping. Listen. You hear?
Yes. Come on. Let's have a look around.
It didn't sound as if it were this library door. It was distinct. It was far away.
Well, as you can see, there's no one out here.
No.
Stand still. Let's listen again. I hear the tapping sound, but I can't locate where it comes from. But we'll keep looking.
Where are you going first?
To your room. That's where you say you saw the hand the second time. Where's the overhead lights?
Oh, here.
Nothing in here.
No.
Tapping sound seems further away.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to locate what that is if it takes all night.
We know what it is. It's a hand that does it.
Let him discover for himself, Margaret.
Let's see. This door leads to the kitchen and the servants' quarters.
I'll get the light.
Tapping is stronger out here.
It is, Max.
Temple, stay near me.
Have you ever been down in the cellar?
We've had no reason to go down there.
We're going now. Come on.
What's down here?
Hundreds of boxes of treasures that Paul has had shipped here from all over the world. And one of the finest wine cellars in the world. But it'll be locked up, waiting for the master to return. I've been down here with Paul. The last time was to get a bottle of 100-year-old port.
Wow. We've been living over something like that?
Wish I could show you. Well, you see, this is a fine hiding place for a prowler who might want to play tricks on you to get you out of the house.
Is that what you think it is, Max?
I've got a hunch.
Listen.
By Jove.
It's coming from down here.
Sure it is. It's in this cellar.
Behind this door?
Yes.
Where does the door lead?
To the wine cellar. And the door's locked tight.
Iron door, too.
Yeah.
We've got to get it open somehow.
You set it. Look, I think I can break the lock with this.
We can try. Give it to me. Stand back, Margaret.
Making any headway?
Yes, I think so. I think I can break the lock.
What do you think is in there, Max?
I haven't the slightest idea. But there's something behind that door making a sound.
We should have gotten the police.
And we're a scoop on a story, nothing doing.
I've got it. Okay. Here goes. Max, Margaret, stay back.
What is it? What is it?
A body. The body of a man. Yes. The body of a man. Max identified it before we called the police. It was Paul Perron. We've had to piece together the story of how he got there. For up to now, Lila Perron has not been found. They're quite certain she never came to America. And Paul never went anywhere but down to the cellar where his old vines were. Someone had locked him in there and left him to die. For hours, he must have tried to make himself heard. For days, he must have tried to break open the door. His right hand was cut and covered with blood. Flesh was torn away. The bones of the wrist were broken. It seemed to be hanging to the arm by a thread. Margaret said,
You don't think his wife... You don't think that she locked him in there to die? Max, you said they loved each other so much.
I said that. I believed it.
But she was afraid of growing old. And afraid of everything old. And Paul Perron was going down the hill, and she wanted to climb.
I'm afraid that's it, Temp.
That's what all Paris believed, too. If it hadn't been for the fact that we saw a ghostly thing, a crimson hand floating in the upper rooms of the house, why, then a few months later, the horrible crime could have been blamed to the invaders of Paris, and Lila would have gone free. But now, when they find her, she will be arrested for the murder of Paul Perron, who died a horrible death in the cellar of his house and led us to his grave by a crimson hand.
Soul and heart, committed a crime that she thought would be buried from sight forever. She did not reckon with a ghostly hand that led 3 people to the grave of her victim. Turn on your lights. Turn them on.
You have just listened to the 368th story by The Hermit, made possible through the courtesy of the Carter Coal Company, producers of Olga Coal and your Olga dealer. Let him answer your questions on the fuel situation. If you are thinking of converting your furnace from your present type of fuel to coal, the Olga dealer can give you helpful advice. If you'll be patient on deliveries, it will help a lot. Everybody realizes that we're in a war. Everybody wants to do his part to win. Be sure to order Olga Coal by name. That's the only way you can be sure of getting this particular coal mined from a single seam. No other coal is quite like Olga. And when delivery is made, look for the Olga guarantee seal on the delivery ticket. It's your final assurance of getting genuine Olga coal. If you can hear this program, you should find an Olga dealer near you. Leading coal dealers in towns and cities from Manitoba to Quebec, from Ontario to the Carolinas, supply their customers with Olga. In many cities, you can locate your Olga dealer by turning to the coal section of your classified telephone directory. There you will find the dealers listed under Olga, spelled O-L-G-A. In other cities, you can obtain the name of your Olga dealer by writing to the station to which you are listening. Remember, Olga is not only one of the smokeless coals, but also is given the famous Olga dustless treatment at the mine. It's the only coal which receives this patented treatment. Olga combines the maximum number of good qualities in one coal. And remember this, too. America combines so many good qualities in one nation that every American wants to buy war bonds and stamps to the limit of his ability. Every dollar put into war bonds and stamps gives a body blow to the Axis now and a helping hand to those boys of ours who are fighting for liberty the world over, on land, at sea, and in the air.
And the Hermit has more stories for you. Listen in next week for my hounds howling. I'll tell you the story of seawater. I'll be back. Pleasant dreams.
All characters, places, and occurrences mentioned in the Hermit's Cave are fictitious, and similarity to persons, places, or occurrences is purely accidental. This is Jack White speaking.